when they think about their image, they obviously think about their profits. And I know in the company I worked for in Intra, they encouraged their employees to go over to New Orleans and help the people rebuild their homes, rebuild their lives. And I think obviously that did impact on their image and help their profits in the long run. If corporations have legal identities that allow them like purchase land, take loans, sue people, we think there should be like regulations that they should, help the environment and help out their consumers. Like the behaviour of companies should be evaluated by an ethical code, and CSR is very important with that. Like these companies, they can't just go into countries and take their natural resources and not give back. So it is very important. Like some facts here. Out of the 100 largest economies in Ireland, 51 are corporations, and a third of the world's natural resources have been consumed in the last decade. I don't think anyone in this room would be cynical about those points. If you say Irish people are cynical, I think those points are quite shocking actually.
Point of information. You know how we're saying that we're not cynical anymore? The recession has made us cynical these days. Everyone's looking at things. We've become cynical as a nation because of the recession.
My main example of an Irish company that is profitable is Tullow Oil and Gas Exploration. And
the only reason why they're profitable is because...
Sorry, I'm going to address your
I just want to say, like, oil is a commodity. If you think about it, there's not
helping the brand image always helps profits.
Yeah, but the oil have, what's that word, a monopoly. We don't even get oil.
If you let me address my example, I will answer. Tullow Oil and Gas have made profits of over 201.3 million in 2008. So I think that a few of those profits could go towards CSR. Some corporations have larger income sensing countries. Like for example, in Yahoo in 2005 made profits of 6,250 million, and in 2006 they made profits of 6.4 billion.
Point of information, Yahoo isn't an Irish company yet.
I'm just giving an example. My other example about Tullow Gas and Oil, they make the same sort of profits.
Yeah, but I just want to say, you're saying about these, this company is ruining the environment. If you think about it.
Well, I'm going to address that in a minute.
So, okay.
Microsoft made revenues in 2007 of 14.4 billion. And just to put that into perspective, in 2007, Ireland's GDP was nearly 255 million. So compared to 14.4 billion, I think that's a lot of money to play around with for CSR.
Just on Microsoft, I know France is not an Irish company and we shouldn't really be comparing because it's not. I know you're saying there are some companies on an Irish scale that are the same type of profits, but when you're looking at surveys that are carried out of like the most respected business leaders in the world, I think like you do see Bill Gates from Microsoft and things like that, but he's known for being it's one of the highest profile cases of bullying market dominance in recent times. Microsoft, they're not known for their CSR. They've come up alongside.
Does Bill Gates not give a lot of his profits away to
but on the survey that I found, they were saying he didn't get where he was for being a nice guy. Like he got there.
Fair enough, but now that he's at the top, he's giving back and he makes a lot of profits. At like 14.4 billion, that's a lot of profits. He gives most of that away to helping the environment.
But if he's giving away the profits, how is it making money back? It's about CSR making you profits. You were saying that he makes
it is making profits.
You said he makes all this money, so now he should give it back to charities. The whole point of this is that we're using CSR to make
the profits.
Okay, I don't just take it from one that if you're giving it back, then you're not making it, you're giving it away again.
Point of information. Where's the link between CSR and these profits? What's to say that CR is responsible for these? Would Microsoft not be profitable anyway without Bill Gates doing this?
Working for them.
That's what you might be more profitable.
But how can you show CSR actually contributes to a certain amount? Like,
you can't. That's exactly.
You can't show it.
You can say what you want, but there's no link. You can't say that CSR is responsible for this.
How can you say it exactly? Like it's what you're asking is like quite trivial because you're pretty much saying can you get statistics on the exact contributions that other things make, and can you actually show that CSR isn't profitable?
Well, I can certainly say with
all we can take it as real life. We're looking at real life examples of firms around the globe and firms that are also winning the Irish market, and that's how we're looking at firms that are competing and are
no objection.
I I'm just going to wrap up with the Tullow example. They're one of Europe's largest independent exploration and production companies. They're in Europe, Africa, South Asia and South America. And they're like a really successful Irish company, and one of their main CSR objectives is to make a positive difference and to foster enterprise in local communities. Like for example, in 2007 they're involved in 120 projects in over 19 countries, and they invest in 0.9 million in these projects, and as I said, their profits are over 201.3 million, so that's pretty good. They also won awards such as the ROSPA Gold Award, which is a charity that gives awards for their safety concerns, like they're very concerned about safety in these areas, and they also won the BITC Environmental Index Bronze Award. So I'm going to finish up and say that because they are an oil and gas company, they are aware that they have a large responsibility to the environment, and I feel they are addressing that with their CSR. Thanks.
Take back the city for yourself tonight. I'll take back the city for me.
Hi everyone. I just want you all to think about questionable motives. Our house is going to stay in point first of all. I just want you to think about it. If the argument for corporate social approach were widely acceptable, nobody would be using this term CSR because everybody would be doing it. So just think about questionable motives now. Few firms operate in a black and white framework. So if you think about it, now we'll look at the Irish context. Now, as Shane was saying, and as you were clearly saying, let's look at Irish Anglo Bank. Now, they open their website, they have had their corporate social responsibility. Plain sight we can all see. And what have they done? Can you tell me what they have done? What have they done? They have made us lost trust in them. They say they've got this corporate social responsibility where they love us all and blah blah, but they don't, do they? These golden investors, like they're the ones touting the CSR policy, but are they actually following it? No, they're not. What is they? What?
You're talking about that corporate social responsibility. What is it that they were providing in the first place? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, they were up on their website. They have different things. They said about they like their employees, blah blah blah. No, they were saying this is only part of their value. They value their employees, but if they value their employees,
Yeah, but what's the corporate social responsibility?
well, they have different stuff. That
Yeah, but
they
what
do.
are they?
Well, Gaelic football. Sorry, yeah. Can I just say one thing? Well, I'm too concerned about what they've done to be thinking about corporate social responsibility.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Debate.
Local immunity.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just want to say,
Well,
do you know for a fact that they're not carrying out CSR? Like, what has CSR got to do with their bad investments? That's
But
the reason
If
that
you
you think it.
yeah, I'm just thinking about it. They put money in the CSR, yet they're in debt and stuff like that.
So it's got nothing to do with their
Point of
CSR
information.
responsibilities.
Definition of CSO, I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that it involves I know that it includes a lot of people, all the stakeholders or the shareholders. And so you can be very good to the environment, you can be just reducing your CO2 footprint and that kind of thing, but if you're treating your shareholders shoddily, as Anglo-Irish Bank are, you're not practicing CSR properly.
That's what I'm just saying, it's hypocritical. Some companies claim to promote CSR. Can I just finish this? Be committed to sustainable development while simultaneously engaging in harmful business. Is that not what Anglo-Irish Bank has done? Has it not?
Absolutely.
Yeah, damn, right.